Hello, my name is Dan Johnson and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the 50th anniversary Steelbook that has arrived by chance early, or depending on whether you see this video and I get it finished before Monday is a different question. Today I'm going to be talking about whether this Steelbook is worth buying. Straight off the bat with the cover you notice that the format and the gorgeous presentation of it and the artwork is lovely, and it's a very common thing with Lee Binding is that he just makes incredible artwork for Doctor Who. He's made quite a few of the Steelbooks along with Sophie Cowdery, who've made a few as well, and they have been amazing. I think that Steelbooks for Doctor Who are just one of the best pieces of artwork, probably much better than the show itself. A little weird thing I noticed, which doesn't detract from it at all, but there are two Daleks that have been duplicated that you can see right in the top right corner. There's two of them, and in the left corner you can see that there are two spaceships. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but it's a little weird thing I noticed. And then you go to the spine, and on the spine you can see it like an extermination blast that has gone around into the spine. Sadly, it doesn't exactly line up, but never mind. And on the side there it says 50th anniversary specials. On the back we have that gorgeous artwork that is on the back of the Steelbook, which we'll be looking at in a minute. It says that it includes the name of the Doctor, the date of the Doctor, the time of the Doctor, and adventure in space and time. We'll be looking at them as well later. I did look at the special features on these things compared to the box set, and there is no difference. So as always, there are no extra special features from this release. But I mean, there are an awful lot of special features. The Night of the Doctor, the 5 Doctors, for example, was a nice little treat that I watched recently, just out of curiosity of what it was. The Last Day, a read through of the 50th, lots of very historical, important stuff. Basically 2013 of Doctor Who encapsulated in behind the scenes footage. When you take off the sleeve you have these two items here. We'll be talking about them in a minute, but before that I wanted to show you the back image for the Steelbook, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. I think that's John Hurt's TARDIS there, crashing into the Daleks, like that scene. It just looks amazing. I just love that. That looks great. And there is the front as well, completely unobscured. Looks absolutely beautiful. As always, you have your contents flyer, which contains all of the discs and the contents within them, obviously. And it also has the artwork that was originally from the episode. I'm surprised they haven't used the cover image, actually. But to be honest, that is not something that they do very often anyway. Then you have, with the second piece, you have the booklet that I talked about. Now, I made a joke about how instead of just getting one thing, you're getting a booklet in the last thing I reviewed, which was Revolution of the Daleks Blu-ray, and it's much the same here. You have Time Fracture, the video games, Worlds Apart, Time No Victorious, Dalek Awakens, and some calendars. And don't forget to sign up to the newsletter. Once you open this set, one thing that you notice is that the discs look a little bit funny, and I think it's because they've taken just screenshots or promotional images and turned them into the discs, which is something that I didn't expect them to do because it's not really a route that they go down with these kind of things. I was kind of expecting the Seal of Rassilon ones that we got from the other box sets, or maybe the Day of the Doctor artwork on the disc, that kind of stuff, and I really wasn't expecting them to take bits of artwork from the episode. So one, you have Name of the Doctor, which is obviously a shot from Name of the Doctor, bit dark as an image, and then the second one is even darker. It is a strange choice to me, with Tennant and Matt Smith there in the Tower of London, I believe. Then you have Disc 3, which is the Time of the Doctor, more of what I was expecting if they were going down this route, with the Doctor there with his sonic screwdriver out, which is quite a nice image. And then you have the final image, which is An Adventure in Space of Time on Blu-ray with William Hartnell and Susan. And then once you take off the disc, you have an image of Matt Smith. And then once you take off the disc on the other side, you have a picture of David Tennant. Now, this might be one of my favourite releases from the Steelbooks. I think the artwork is absolutely amazing. I'm blown away by it. There's an awful lot of content, and for me, I don't have the Blu-ray version of the 50th Collector's Edition box set. But of course, I collect the steelbooks, and steelbooks are like my favourite thing with Doctor Who merchandise. So obviously, I'm biased because I like these things, and it's going to be difficult for me to say whether I recommend it or not. But as always, I say that I do because I think that these things are just lovely pieces to own, especially for the 50th. You know, the 50th was such an important occasion and had so many cool things happening. Even though I was a little bit too young to really remember it, I really wish at the time I was a bit more involved in Doctor Who and its community, because if I was, I feel like it would have been more rewarding. It wasn't until maybe the year after or the year after that that I, made a YouTube channel. But this is such an important episode and important time with Doctor Who that it's nice to have that as a steelbook. And as I've talked about many times before, I like the idea of having an episode put into something that feels like it's worth more and feels like it has more physical value and sentimental value than just a DVD case. Now, these steelbooks do take a little while to sell out compared to the collection box sets, but they do sell out eventually. So if you're questioning whether you should get this, I suggest doing it quickly. I mean, if you have the box set for the collector's edition that I've been showing but in Blu-ray, then you're not getting much of an upgrade, and I've mentioned this in all of the ones that I unbox. If you're not interested in the steelbooks, then I suggest not. But if you've got your heart set on this release alone and not like the collection, then I would suggest buying it now rather than later. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hopefully did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.